But we are going to talk about migration now with Stephen Woolfe, Director of the Centre for Migration and Economic Prosperity. Stephen, very good morning to you.
Very good morning, Mike.
So off he's gone to Glasgow to talk to Interpol about setting up all sorts of, safeguards, all sorts of drone, surveillance, all sorts of, reporting into European counterparts, going to Vietnam. It's all a lot of bluster, but I'm not sure it's going to make any difference, is it?
I'm not sure it is. I'm interested in a couple of things from his visit to Glasgow. The first over the migrant crisis, because that's certainly what it is, is that he's now saying that he will treat all of the people smugglers like terrorists.
Yes.
Well, as we know what happened to Osama bin Laden, the kind of military forces, special forces, security services hunted him down all across the world and ended up killing him.
Yes.
So is that the intention of Keir Starmer? Are we now actually going to see those people smugglers hunted across the globe and taken out? Now, to some people, they may find that appealing because perhaps it will stop the process. But for those of us who understand how this is working, from paying the Taliban to get on open truck vans that are being monitored by drones from Afghanistan across to Turkey and then coming down through Turkey into Europe, everybody knows that it's not just one kingpin. There are literally a hydra's head. So you'd have to be literally killing hundreds.
Yeah, he would. And that's clearly not in his DNA, is it? I mean, this is a man who spent most of his life stopping people from being deported when he was a human rights lawyer. So the idea that he suddenly turned around and become, like deporter-in-chief, I find it quite difficult to believe, really.
Well, I think always one says actions speak louder than words. And the problem with the Home Office for so long now is that we've consistently seen words, 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 when really what we want to see is action, lots of action and more action to stop the boats coming across, stop the people traffickers. And in the very nature of the political atmosphere that we see from this particular government when it talks about illegal immigration, they've never been one that wanted to stop it coming over. They've always one that will say the right thing if what they think is the right thing, but never actually walk the talk.
No, they really don't. And I mean, we've got this Border Security Command saying they're going to smash the gang still. But they've been in now for, 4 months practically, and they haven't smashed anything. They haven't even stopped one dinghy. In fact, if anything, more people are coming now than ever.
Well, more people are coming out now than ever. And we know that from our own conversation, Mike. That's a massive problem caused by the previous Conservative government who failed to do the same, albeit with those from the Labour Party and the trade unions who stopped the Rwanda process, which was beginning to have a small impact on the mentality of the people smugglers. But what I will be fair on the new head of this new organisation to give him at least some time to try and work with his colleagues across the globe. But I think even he said that unless you've got an effective deterrent, then just stopping the gangs won't stop it, because there are hundreds more that will come across. This is our point from the very beginning. You have to have a deterrent. And the Labour Party fails at every opportunity to provide a deterrent.
They really do. Unfortunately, I think that's absolutely right. Stephen, thanks very much indeed. We've got to run. We've got not much time this morning for everything. Stephen Woolfe, Director of the Centre for Migration and Economic Prosperity, not feeling particularly positive about the latest news from Keir Starmer and his migration plan.